if we look at some of the research on this, again, as you would imagine, there are tremendous benefits. There was a 2018 article in the Harvard Business Review by Marquette professor Christy Rogers, and she identified a number of those, and we'll put a link in the description and so forth. As far as we'll put the reference in there, and you can evaluate that. A good article that covers a lot of these ideas. But in particular, when people feel respected, they're more satisfied with, grateful for, and loyal to their organizations.
Huh.
Additionally, Additionally, they're more resilient. They cooperate more with other people. They perform better and are more creative, and are more likely to take direction from their leaders. So that, just in that, I mean, there's so much positive, and that makes sense because there's this book that's really pretty popular called Crucial Conversations. It's gone through a number of editions. Maybe it's the 3rd edition now or something. But anyway, there are like 5 authors on that book. It's a good book. I recommend it to folks. Crucial Conversations again. But in that book, they said respect is like air. As long as it's present, nobody thinks about it. But if you take it away, it's all that people can think about. So some studies have shown that that 80% of employees who are treated disrespectfully spend a significant amount of their work time ruminating on that treatment, and about 50% deliberately decrease their work effort. And I think if you think about times that people have disrespected you, that can really bother you, for a long time. And I don't know about where you're from in Georgia, if it's the same as where I'm from in East Tennessee. East Tennessee is Appalachia, and Appalachia is an honor culture, okay? And so if you cross people from Appalachia, if you disrespect them, they don't forget. They ruminate on that, man, like crazy,
Same.
And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying, but that's the nature of the culture, of an honor culture. And the same is true of great examples of honor culture in Southeast Asia, okay? Those are honor cultures. And if you disrespect them, then that creates a major problem, right? And so then people are ruminating, and then they will intentionally sabotage and all this sort of stuff so that it really can cause major problems. So not respecting people scientifically, from the studies, is not only wrong to do, it's also really detrimental to both, trying to lead and to try to accomplish our goals.
That's fascinating. Like every time you were saying what the studies showed of what respect gives, it seemed like respect gives respect. Like the things that you were saying from the mentees or the people being led, all those things seem to mount to respect. They're more likely to value the organization. They're more likely to follow what the leader's doing.
Yeah.
Like all of those same, you're exactly right. It's like air. And we've talked about this before. Like, why do people leave organizations? It's not because of vacation time or money. It's because of vacation time and money, because they don't feel valued.
Right.
And if you boil it down even one more, they don't feel respected for what they bring or what they do. Like it every time you were saying that and saying what the study showed, I couldn't help but think that's why people leave organizations.
Yeah.
It's that feeling of not feeling valued, not feeling, in other words, respected. You're exactly right. Like people ruminate on that. I've done it myself. Like I feel disrespected, and all I can think about is that, like, I did this and this and nobody knew it.
They don't want me here. They don't value what I'm doing.
Yes.
All that sort of stuff. Yeah. And that's just, it's cyclical, right? It doesn't cost us anything to respect people. We don't have to agree with them. Let's make that clear, right? Respecting somebody does not mean you're agreeing with them. In this day and age, a lot of people will say, if you respect somebody, that means you're agreeing with them. You're advocating for whatever their stance is. That's bogus. That is totally bogus.
100% agree.
That is a false dilemma.
False statement.
I can respect your choice of college football teams. That doesn't mean I agree with it.
Why do you keep bringing this up?
It's just an easy example. Anyway, so I think this is, again, as I mentioned, I think it's timely and timeless, at the top of the podcast. It's timely because I feel like so many people in our society it's almost like they're being encouraged to disrespect other people, and that gets us nowhere but places that we don't want to be.